Hey, it's Toby's Freedom. It's the, excuse me, my hand. It's the 22nd of February, Sunday. And I'm gonna speak about Epstein's fear-mongering, bullshit, hoax, lie, stage, paranoia, fear, again. I think it's gonna be the last video I'm gonna talk about. I'm not gonna show any pictures. I'm not gonna show any text or nothing. It doesn't really interest me. But the thing is, Epstein hoax or lie or deception, whatever. I must say, there's no proof to back anything up. But I've speculated on this for days now, and I asked ChatGPT about it. Why asking ChatGPT is not legit and it makes mistakes? Well, not always. Sometimes or often it's right. But yeah, it makes mistakes. So I can't count on that, right? But I asked her if somebody would bomb the island so they could a controlled demolition so they could sink the island to the bottom of the sea. I forgot to ask her about arson. You could burn the place down, but somebody bought the place. It's owned by Steven Drowder. Embarrassing. I have to look that up. That's very embarrassing for me, actually. Somebody bought the island in 2023, but nobody did anything about the island. That's why it now has security. But the funny thing is, we know Jeff Berwick and Luke Wachowski was there in 2019, and there still was security, so there's nothing new to that. But why has nobody figured out to sail to the island, burn it down, bomb it, the American military, or something like that? I mean, no, it's bad for the environment, and there's some conventions, and you have to go along with the terms. There's many rules you have to be aware about. I didn't know that, but there is some issues there. But so you're not allowed to bomb it. Controlled demolition is the same, right? And burn the whole thing down to the ground. I mean, people are so obsessed with this bullshit. So why is nobody doing the last thing? Remove it so we don't have to see it anymore, right? I don't know about the apartment in New York. I don't know. I didn't ask about that. The island is the most interesting one, right? People are obsessed with this bullshit story, and Prince Andrew got arrested and they released him, and what's gonna happen now? I don't think anything's gonna happen. There's no proof to back anything up. Virginia Jeffrey is lying on the floor. It doesn't look like something is happening. She could be strangled or drugged. I don't know. She could be drunk or stoned. Who knows? It doesn't prove anything, this picture. So is he a rapist? How old was she back in that? I don't know. It's such a... and this with QAnon has tampered with other... there's nothing to the story. They infiltrated the story. They made all this bullshit out about eating humans and drinking blood and all. There's no proof to back it up with. People have no fact checking, and They go back in history and there were cannibalism back in. How do we know that? How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know? The fact is, if you drink or eat human flesh, you'll be fucking sick. You'll get all kinds of sicknesses like cancer, HIV. Doesn't matter if you believe the story out or not. HIV, cancer, hepatitis, so on and so on. You will get very, very ill of it. And do you have any proof of any celebrities getting very, very ill? No, you don't. Do you have any footage where these people take this adrenochrome? No. So see, you can't prove it. So it's all fear mongering, bullshit, hoax, lies, and I don't know why people are so obsessed with celebrities' sex life. It's so not important. Why? Why are people obsessed with this? There are people like you and me, you're given too much credit. My God, man. Many of these people are educated. For instance, acting is an education. I mean, it's like being a painter, a baker, a carpenter, a pilot, a lawyer, a pharmacist, paramedics, police. It's education. So for being a singer is a talent, but acting is an education, and lots of these people who went to the island are actors and directors and so on, and it's an education, and you're given too much credit. Nothing happened on this bullshit island or the apartment in New York. It's all fucking lies. Get over it. Move on. I just wondered why, if they could bomb the Bikini Islands back in the day, I can't remember what year and date and all that. They could bomb this island. Why? Nobody's living on the island, right? Except for security. And this businessman that I can't remember his name, maybe I should make a part 2 also where I find out who this person is. It's absurd that nobody removed this island from the surface. I don't get it. If people really are invested in these lies, remove it. And they haven't. They haven't removed it. What a fucking joke. Jeffrey Epstein, and also the faking part. Why would he fake his death? I know I'm an auto hoaxer. I say celebrities fake their death and so on, singers and actors and directors and athletes and YouTubers and TikTokers and so on and so on. But why would Jeffrey Epstein fake his death? Why would he do it? I mean, the guy wasn't even famous. He became famous when he died. He was nobody. He were nobody before 2019. He became famous when he died the 10th of August 2019. Nobody knew who he was before he died. And also his girlfriend. Nobody knew them. Ghislaine Maxwell. Nobody knew them. They were not famous. So why would he fake his death? Maybe he got murdered. Yeah, and he could have done suicide, supposedly. I'm just saying it. He did not fake his death. He's dead. He's not in Tel Aviv. It's fake AI. He's not alive, for sure. He's dead. That's it. So the speculation is He's not alive. Somebody kill him. He did maybe do suicide. Who knows? Maybe he strangled himself. He hanged himself. Whatever. And the thing is, why has nobody removed the island from the surface? That's it. That's it. It's funny how people have not questioned that yet. No. They want to know who has been in these sex acts and who has fucked with who, and was it underage, or was it younger girls from the 20s up. I mean, it's so not important. I mean, it's disturbing and it's bizarre, and I mean, why go deeper? And I mean, if you go further with these lies, you'll get, I don't know, it's too overwhelming and too stupid and too much fear and all of that, and you don't know if it's a real case or not. So don't invest in these lies.